Here's a fact that surprises almost everyone. One of the people who helped invent the technology behind modern AI, the kind that powers AI models, went on to co-found a cryptocurrency. That project is Near Protocol, and today it's making a bold bet that blockchains and artificial intelligence are about to collide, and that Near can be the network where that happens. So today, no hype and no price predictions, just a clear breakdown of what Near Protocol is, how it works, what it's used for in 2026, and the honest risks. Let's get into it. So what is Near Protocol? At its core, Near is a blockchain, a shared network that no single company controls, but it was built around one big idea: usability. Most blockchains are powerful but painfully hard to use, with confusing wallets, long random addresses, and fees that spike when the network gets busy. Near set out to fix that by making crypto feel as easy as a normal app. The problem it tackles is two-sided. Blockchains need to scale to handle huge demand without slowing down, and they need to be simple enough that ordinary people will actually use them. Compared to the big names, Bitcoin is digital gold, focused on storing value. Ethereum is the original world computer for running apps, but it can get slow and expensive. Near aimed to be a faster, cheaper, friendlier platform for apps, and lately, the home base for AI. Now the backstory, because it explains everything. Near was founded in 2018 by Ilya Polosukhin and Alexander Skidanov. Here's the remarkable part. Polosukhin was an AI researcher at Google and a co-author of the famous paper that introduced the transformer, the breakthrough that modern AI systems like AI models are built on. The project actually started as an AI company before pivoting to blockchain, intending to build a decentralized cloud as easy to use as the web. Key milestones followed. It launched its main network and its Nightshade scaling system, built developer-friendly tools, and then, fittingly, circled back to its roots, repositioning in 2025 and 2026 as a blockchain built for the coming age of AI. So how does it actually work? Two ideas matter most. The first is Nightshade sharding. On most blockchains, every computer has to process every single transaction, which creates a bottleneck, like one cashier ringing up an entire store. Near splits the network into multiple parallel sections called shards, so the work gets divided up and handled simultaneously, like opening many checkout lanes at once. The result is high throughput, tens of thousands of transactions per second, with fees that are usually a fraction of a cent and near instant finality. It runs on energy-efficient proof of stake, where validators stake Near tokens to secure the network and earn rewards. The second big idea is chain abstraction, and it's Near's signature feature. Today, using crypto means juggling different wallets, networks, and fees for every blockchain. Near wants to hide all of that. With its system called Intense, you simply describe what you want, for example, swap $200 of Bitcoin for a token on another chain, and the network figures out how to route it across more than 35 different blockchains automatically. It also offers human-readable account names, so instead of a long string of random characters, your account can just be a simple name, and it can even let you sign in with an email, no seed phrase required. The goal is simple: make crypto feel like the regular internet. That vision shapes the ecosystem. Near positions itself as an invisible coordination layer that connects many blockchains, rather than a destination you have to live on. Its flagship Intense system links liquidity across dozens of chains, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. On top of that site, decentralized finance apps for trading and lending, NFT platforms used by artists, and tools compatible with Ethereum through its Aurora layer. But the centerpiece in 2026 is AI. Near is building toward what it calls user-owned AI and an agentic economy, a future where autonomous AI agents carry out tasks and transactions for you privately and securely, with Near acting as the settlement layer underneath them. It's even reached mainstream surfaces, with a major web browser integrating Near's technology to give tens of millions of users access without leaving their browser. Now, the Near token. It has a few core jobs. First, it's the fuel, paying for transactions and data storage on the network. Second, it's the security deposit for staking, where validators lock it up to keep the network honest and earn rewards. And third, it gives holders a say in governance. On supply, Near doesn't have a hard cap like Bitcoin. Instead, it uses a modest inflation model, creating a small amount of new Near each year, around 5%, to reward those who secure the network. To offset that, a large share of transaction fees, most of them, is permanently burned, which removes tokens from circulation. So whether supply grows or shrinks over time depends heavily on how much the network is actually used. As always, that's a trade-off, not automatically good or bad. So what does Near do well? First, usability. Few projects have pushed as hard on making crypto simple. with human-readable accounts, email logins, and chain abstraction that hides the messy parts. Second, scalability. Its sharding design is built to grow without grinding to a halt. Third, and maybe most distinctive, is credibility in AI. With a co-founder who literally helped invent the technology behind today's AI, Near's pivot into the AI space carries more weight than most. Fourth, it's developer-friendly with strong tools and active support for builders. And fifth, it's landing real-world integrations that put it in front of mainstream users, not just crypto insiders. But here's the other side, and it's important. First, competition. Chain abstraction was once Near's standout idea, but it's no longer unique. Bigger networks like Solana and Ethereum's ecosystem are racing into the same space, which narrows Near's edge. Second, the value question. Near has impressive technology, but a recurring criticism is whether its token actually captures enough value from all that activity to reward holders. The project is still proving its economic model can scale with its ambitions. Third, the AI narrative is crowded and hype-prone, and being AI-focused doesn't guarantee success. Fourth, Near has repositioned itself more than once, from usability platform to AI hub, which supporters call adaptive, and skeptics call searching for product-market fit. And finally, like all crypto, Near is volatile, and it trades well below its old highs. None of this makes it a bad project, it makes it an ambitious one with real things left to prove. So where does Near stand in 2026? It has fully embraced its identity as a blockchain for AI and the agentic economy, with its intense system connecting dozens of chains, automated scaling upgrades, and a forward-looking technical roadmap. It secured mainstream integrations and remains one of the more technically substantive layer ones actively shipping new features. On market position, I'll note neutrally that Near sits among the mid to large cryptocurrencies by value and trades far below its 2022 peak, and I won't predict where it goes next. Be skeptical of anyone who claims they can. Its future hinges on one question: can it turn its strong technology and AI vision into real, lasting demand before competitors catch up? So, who is Near for? This is about fit, not a recommendation to buy. For investors, it tends to appeal to those who believe in both the usability and AI theses and are comfortable with higher risk. For developers, it's genuinely attractive. Easy tooling, low fees, and an AI-forward direction. For businesses, its chain abstraction offers a way to reach users across many blockchains without the usual complexity. And for everyday users, the whole point is that Near is trying to make crypto something you don't have to be an expert to use. The common thread: people drawn to crypto that's simpler to use and pointed squarely at the AI future. Let's bring it together. Near Protocol is a fast, low-cost, usability-first blockchain built by people with deep AI roots that uses Nightshade sharding to scale and chain abstraction to hide crypto's complexity, and that's now betting its future on becoming the home for AI agents. Its strengths are real: usability, scalability, AI credibility, and mainstream reach. So are its challenges: stiff competition, an unproven economic model, a crowded AI narrative, and volatility. The balanced bottom line: Near is one of the more thoughtful and ambitious projects in crypto, and it's still working to prove its vision pays off. Understanding it isn't the same as deciding it's right for you, so do your own research, never invest more than you can afford to lose, and remember, nothing here is financial advice. If this finally made Near Protocol click for you, do me a quick favor, tap that like button right now. It genuinely helps more curious people find these breakdowns. Subscribe for more crypto explanation videos where I break down more crypto projects exactly like this, clear, honest, and never hyped. And drop a comment telling me which project I should cover next. If this helped you, share it with someone trying to make sense of crypto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.